Mr. Bachchan told Anupama that तुम इस आदमी के साथ में रहती कैसे हो?
That's right. Imagine the same man is saying such nice things, no?
The first one was, of course, you will entertain. Second was, you'll not sell your soul when you entertain. And the last was, you'll make each film as if it's your last film.
The most important thing is not likes and dislikes on your Insta or whatever, or your Facebook. It is what you feel about your action.
One thing that I really cherished memory is that he told me about a very important relationship in his life.
If I think bad of anybody, उसको तो पता नहीं चलेगा, लेकिन मैं तो रात को ऐसा सोऊंगा उसने ऐसा कर दिया, तो I am actually harming myself.
That dialogue of Three Idiots is success के पीछे मत भागो, excellence के पीछे भागो, success झक मार के तुम्हारे पीछे आएगी. I think it exemplifies you. Now, sir, when it comes to talent spotting, I think you've done some remarkable work for the industry. You backed R.D. Burman at a time when people, even the music company was not willing to back him. He himself did not believe in his talent. You gave a token amount to Boman Irani after watching his movie, which he himself admits that आठ लोगों ने सिर्फ देखी थी. And you did go back to him for a very pivotal role in Munna Bhai. Where do you get this knack for talent spotting, sir? And how are you so convinced that ये actor जो है आगे ये talent आगे चल के कुछ करने वाला है?
I don't know. It's just a knack. You know, there was once a show on Sony called X Factor. They wanted me to be a judge in that. And I didn't really want to be. So I told them that, okay, I will charge you as much as Amitabh Bachchan. So I was not there. My CEO was dealing it. So it was a lot of money. And they came to meet me. I said, you guys are crazy. Why will you pay me so much money? And they said 17 people thanked you this year in various award functions. They had a list of people I had mentored. I was shocked because I had no idea. I mean, Balan, Shantanu Moitra, Bamanto Heya, Raju Hiran, Sanjay Bansali, Pradeep Sarkar. There's a whole list. Rajesh Mahapaul. I don't even know how many people. But it's just that I don't believe that I have to take people with a certain name. I look for people with talent. You know, like these two kids in Shikara, I think they have performed brilliantly. But that's what I believe. I believe Abhijat Joshi, for God's sake. When I met him 26 years back, he should tell you. Abhijat, you tell that story, how we met.
Yeah, he saw my play in Birmingham and he left a card with the cast. So when I came to Mumbai, I met him and it was because of the play that I was, and I'd seen Khamosh and Parinda. And the first day he met me, he told me that I see some talent there. He told me, first of all, that, you know, I should be working with Tom Stoppard, but since I don't have Tom Stoppard, for now you'll do. So that was how he started. But he had very wonderful things to say about my play. He pointed out the defects. He pointed out the good things that he liked. And then he showed me a softboard on which Ingmar Bergman's commandments were written. And the first one was, of course, you will entertain. Second was, you'll not sell your soul when you entertain. And the last was, you'll make each film as if it's your last film. So those things are totally etched on my mind. And it sort of exemplified what he stood for. And he said it with so much verve that I believed them. And I believe them till this day.
But it's true. You know, who knew 1942 A Love Story would be R.D. Burman's last film?
Yeah.
It was, no? True. Shikara can be my last three. Anytime. See, the idea is if you're aware of your mortality, right, then you excel in your work.
Right.
If you forget your mortal, then you say, okay, मैं आगे कुछ कर लूँगा. आगे तो है नहीं ना यार, यही है बस. इसी इंटरव्यू में जो बोलना है बोल दो, कल का क्या पता यार हो के नहीं हो. So, you know, it's important. You know, I'm happy this book is out. And we never really planned it, which is crazy because it was 5 years back. Me and Abhijat were, I think in Hollywood, we started chatting and we put this together. And thanks to Nasreen Muni Kabir, she came for the Shikara subtitles. She read it. She said, my God, this has to be a book. I said, Nasreen, so make it. So she made it. So thanks to COVID and Nasreen, the book is out, but I'm so happy. It's out for 2 days and the kind of reactions that, anyway, you read it, so you know what I'm saying. I hope it inspires people to be different.
So many people believe that विदु विनोद चोपड़ा से आप 1 रुपया भी आप भेजा आप नहीं निकाल सकते हैं. But you know, it is once again talking about the dichotomy part of it. You made Parinda in 12 lakhs. You were offered Pepsi commercial for 50 lakhs for directing Pepsi commercial for 50 lakhs. After that, you were offered several ads. You said that you don't want to sell your soul, and I'll do another ad only when I really need money and I'm broke. And you did an ICICI ad for 1 crore later. Now, many would say that that's crazy, because when you could have made so much of money by making more ads, why didn't you do it? So where do you get that knack?
See, money for me is never the joy I seek. See, money can never make you happy. I know many moneyed people who are not happy, and you I'm sure you know, all of us know, because I had said this to a guy, I won't name him. वो हमेशा मिलता था ऐसे, कैसे हैं बड़ big industry guy. One day he was straight like that and I said, how are you sir? तो I said, यार तेरी कोई पिक्चर हिट हो गई है? कहता सर हाँ सर, आपको कैसे पता? मैंने कहा तेरी रीढ़ की हड्डी और बैंक बैलेंस कनेक्टेड है, वो सीधी हो जाती है, फिर ऐसे हो जाती है. हमारी रीढ़ की हड्डी और अभिजात जोशी की रीढ़ की हड्डी बैंक बैलेंस के साथ कनेक्टेड नहीं है. हम जब फक्कड़ थे, जब हमने मुन्ना भाई बनाई थी, तब भी हम ऐसे ही थे, अब भी हम ऐसे ही हैं. बिकॉज आवर जॉय कम्स फ्रॉम क्रिएटिंग सिनेमा. Trying,
right.
Our joy comes from striving for excellence. And honestly, if I have not made third Munna Bhai, which would mean how many crores you can ask the industry experts, because I still don't have a script I like, then I must be crazy. Abhijat is mad and so is Raju Hirani. We are all mad. But we are seeking happiness and joy, which I believe is beyond money.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I
think so many people have learned from the dialogue that I mentioned, that success ke piche mat bhago, excellence ke piche bhago. Honestly, personally, I have done in my life. Like for me, I feel the richest person when I'm able to get a good response for an interview or something like that. Now, Abhijat, one thing that I noticed in the book, that Mr. Chopra has spoken about various relationships in his life. His father did 2 marriages. He himself has had 3. But he speaks about his brother. What I noticed was that at no point of time he's bitter about any of his relationships. There's no bitterness. He's talking about everything, especially the close relationships. Many times they are a subject of bitterness for many people. But he's talking about them in a very matter-of-fact manner. And he has good things to say about everyone, which is also interesting, because at this stage of his life, he can easily say, if he's had any bad experiences, he can openly say that. What do you make of that?
Yeah, that is actually a remarkable quality, because one thing that I really cherished memory is that he told me about a very important relationship in his life. And he said that I had 7 great years and maybe a few bad weeks. So what should I remember? The preceding great 7 years or the few bad weeks, no matter how bad they were. And it makes sense to remember the preceding 7 great years. And I think that's a mistake that a lot of people make, that 10-year-old friendships, 20-year-old friendships, over some bitterness, which is of a shorter span, that overwhelms the other 2 decades. And in Vinod's life, he has not let that happen, which is a great quality. And I feel that he looks young because of that.
No, you do. If the book would not have told us that you're 68, people would not have known about that.
Because why should I? See, there are many film stars, big stars with whom I was very friendly, and I'm not friendly anymore. But whenever I think of them, I think of the wonderful times I had with them. Because see, the point is, if you keep thinking, यार उसने मेरे साथ ये किया, उसने मेरे साथ ये किया, तो चेहरा भी खराब हो जाएगा, सब जिंदगी भी खराब हो जाएगी. कभी ये भी सोचो कि उसने अच्छा क्या किया. अब अगर किसी के बारे में सोचना ही है ना फरदून, तो अच्छा भी सोचो, बुरा भी सोचो, और बुरा कम सोचो, अच्छा ज्यादा सोचो. Because it's dumb to think of negative things, and we are so full of negativity. Right. And everybody's our enemy and everybody's out to get us. And why? It just doesn't make sense to me. Common sense, it doesn't, because it makes me unhappy. See, if I think bad of anybody, usko to pata nahi chalega. लेकिन मैं तो रात को ऐसा सोऊंगा उसने ऐसा कर दिया, तो आई एम एक्चुअली हार्मिंग माई सेल्फ.
No, no, absolutely. So, in the book, Abhijat has mentioned that you are one of the most humble person that I know. He's also asked you that there is a perception that people consider you as arrogant. Mr. Bachchan told Anupama that तुम इस आदमी के साथ में रहती कैसे हो?
That's right. But the same man has tweeted today, I'm told. I was shown the tweet. I'm not on his channel. Now imagine the same man is saying such nice things, no?
No, Mr. Bachchan is amazing. So, once again, talking about the dichotomies part of it. So, on one side, people who have worked with you, who know you, and how you have backed them at a point of time when, like, I think Boman Irani would not have been Boman Irani if you would not have really made him believe that you are that talented guy that who is the future, because he was 45 at that point of time. The way the industry functions, it's totally सिर्फ उगते हुए सूरज को सलाम करते हैं. So once again, how have you dealt with this dichotomy of the way the world perceives you, the way people who know you, who you are?
Very simply, I really, with due respects to the world, I don't give a damn what they think of me. Because they don't know me.
Right.
People who know me like Abhijat and few people, that matters to me. See, the point is because the world, why should I care? Why? Listen, in today's world of Instagram and likes and dislike, all most guys care for is मेरी इस tweet को कितने like आएगी. ओए मिलियन लाइक्स, अरे मैं तो ग्रेट आदमी हूं. लेकिन जो अंदर का बटन है तेरे, उसमें लाइक है कि डिसलाइक है? अगर उसमें तुझे डिसलाइक है और तू समझता है झूठ बोलता है, तो मिलियन लाइक्स का मतलब कुछ नहीं है. मेरे अंदर का बटन लाइक कर रहा है और बाकी सब लोग डिसलाइक कर रहे हैं, तो इट इज ऑफ नो कॉन्सिक्वेंस, बिकॉज मुझे पता ना कि यार मैं सही रास्ते पे चल रहा हूं, मैं सही बात कर रहा हूं. So the most important thing is not likes and dislikes on your Insta or whatever, or your Facebook. It is what you feel about your actions. And I'm sitting here and telling you very honestly, to the best of my ability, I have liked every action that I have committed, which is a very tough thing. And what people think of me, I mean, Bhushan Kumar once told me of T-Series, a funny guy, he said, सर ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ पता है ਤੁਹਾਡੇ कितनी गाला ਕੱਢਦੇ लोग. तो मैं हंसने लगा. मैंने कहा तेरे को भी ਕੱਢਦੇ होंगे, तेरे सामने नहीं ਕੱਢਦੇ. तो पॉइंट क्या है, कौन किसकी अच्छाई करता है यार? अच्छाई तो बहुत कम लोग करते हैं कि वो अच्छा आदमी. बुराई करने में मजा आता है, तो करने को बुराई, उनको खुश रहने दो. लेट देम हैव एन इमेज ऑफ मी that I know does not exist, and Abhijat knows does not exist, and people who are close to me know does not exist. It doesn't matter to me.